2024. Oh yeah. 2024 has been a very eventful year. While most people agree that among recent years, 2016 has been the best by far, personally for me it was 2017, but hey, we move. 2020 was the most impactful in recent years, but we don't talk about 2020 over here. The following years after 2020 also sucked, with the world feeling the pandemic's after effects and inflation kicking everyone's ass. Oh yeah, also there was a war in Europe. Finally, some white on white violence. With all that being said, 2020 was one for the books. It's one of those years we'll be looking back at and tell our grandkids a story about the classic that is 2024. We'll be splitting the year into the following topics: politics,
eating the dogs,
entertainment, and music. Some of these will be chronological, some won't, but it's fine, okay? First off, politics. 2024 was the biggest year for politics in recent times. Last time the world went to the polls this much, it was post-World War II, when the world was literally rebuilding. Nearly half of the world's population participated in the elections. In most elections, inflation played a huge role in either the party in rule was being replaced or losing seats in parliament. Israel v Hamas got crazy, resulting in death of many innocents. Russia-Ukraine also happened. Couple parts of Africa held coups to take back their countries from old man corruption. In the US, Biden drops out of the race, being replaced by Kamala Harris. There's an assassination attempt on Donald Trump, but don't worry though, he survived and gave us this hard picture. He goes on to win the election and should be in office within a few days. South Korea goes under martial law for literally 4 hours. If you're wondering what martial law is, it's when the president takes absolute control of the military in a state of emergency. So you'd imagine South Korea's president had a good reason when he declared martial law. But no, he just said North Korea. And for once, North Korea didn't do anything this time. Next up, we have entertainment. It all starts off with Cat Williams going on Club Shay Shay doing a tell-all interview about protecting his integrity, views on celebrities, and those shade at comedians like Kevin
when
Hart
I talked
and
about
Steve
R.
Harvey.
Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
AI continued to be a huge topic for the year, with the leading company Nvidia at some point being the most valuable company in the world. It had a very volatile stock. In June 2024, in the course of 3 days, Nvidia lost over $500 billion in valuation, making the biggest short-term loss for any company. Just for fun, you could buy Nike, McDonald's, and Samsung with the money Nvidia lost in 3 days. Bros are moving different. Ozempic was literally all everyone could talk about, with some celebrities facing backlash for endorsing its use. Sadly, Akira Toriyama, creator of Dragon Ball, and James L. Jones, voice of Darth Vader, died this year. And finally, we made it. We have reached the biggest story of 2024. The diddler himself, Sean Diddy Combs. Early in the year, he was hit by a lawsuit by ex-girlfriend Cassie. He denied any wrongdoings. Feds proceeded to raid his home in LA, finding 1,000 bottles of baby oil. A video of him assaulting his ex-girlfriend leaks, and a couple months later he's arrested. Also, Jay-Z was accused of some awful things but decided to go see Mufasa. Finally, music. We're starting off with my GOAT, Taylor Swift, who went on tour and became the first artist to surpass $1 billion in tour revenue. Also, she released an album that sold 2 million copies first week. Yeah, she's like that. Megan Thee Stallion releases a diss track called Hiss, dissing Nicki Minaj, who then releases Bigfoot, automatically taking the L in that battle. Kanye releases Vultures 1, but it was ass, but I did like Carnival. Billie Eilish releases the best album of the year. Chris Brown and Quavo have a little squabble. We then go back to 2023. where a song called First Person Shooter was released, where FaZe Jermaine said him and FaZe Aubrey and FaZe Kendrick are the big three. And then Drake said him and J. Cole are like the Spider-Man meme, implying they're both on top. We then returned to 2024, where Future and Metro Boomin teamed up to release We Don't Trust You. And on We Don't Trust You, there was a song called... On the song, Kendrick said, "Nah, it's not us three, it's just me." J. Cole then releases 7-Minute Drill, a diss track aimed at Kendrick Lamar, and then immediately apologizes for it.
As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bruh, that was the lamest.
After the apology, a couple canon events happen, and suddenly Kendrick Lamar is on stage calling Drake a pedophile. It's also announced that Kendrick Lamar will perform at the Super Bowl.
No round twos.
Young Thug is freed from jail, and Lil Durk goes to jail. Sabrina Carpenter deep throats mics and lets everyone know she wants BBC. Yeah, she a freak. Call me though. Kendrick drops GNX, Tyler drops Chromacopia, and SZA drops Lana.
You see how I do my makeup for work? Very demure, very mindful.
And that's 2024 in a nutshell. Not much happened really.